This is the Roulette Master. I'm so excited today because one of my subscribers, Aaron, says that he has used AI technology or artificial intelligence to create the absolutely best, mathematically perfect roulette system that there is. And I cannot wait to share this with you. And he said he's made so much money with this and wants you guys to do it as well. And today we're going to put his new system up against another version of the progressive recovery system, because a lot of you guys emailed me that with yesterday's modification, that why don't you just make the bets actually smaller when you're waiting for the wins. And I'm going to share with you how to do that. And let's go ahead and get started. I can't wait for this one. We're going to start with $25 bets just like before on opposite color, but we're going to go down even lower on the bets on this one when we're in the middle between recovery, and that's a 15 black. Okay, we lost. And with the progressive recovery system, now this time we're going to go all the way down to $1 if we lose like that. So let's go ahead now, and we'll be on red for $1. But let's switch that to dollar units and spin. Here we go. And we're going to count our losses just like the original. That's a 24 black, and that's a loss. So we have one loss. And now we will be on red for $1 again. We're going to stay at $1. And here we go. That's a 17 black. And now we have two losses, but they're only $1 each. So this is unbelievable. And so I'm glad a lot of you sent me this in on the emails. And let's see how this works today. That's a 14 red. Okay, we had two losses. So what we do now is we take 1, which is the unit size, times 2, which is the amount of losses. That's 2 plus 25. So that's $27 on opposite color black. And on the next one, I'll raise the unit size before I do that. You can see where we're at. And let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 30 red. Okay, now we lost. And I'm actually glad we lost early because I want to show you how effective this is, because we lost at 27, and so we're going to go ahead and double that to 52, but we're going to go back to $1 first. So let's go ahead and spin at $1 on black. Here we go. And that's a 26 black. Okay, and we lost. So we take that 52, and we go ahead, since we only had one loss there, we just take 52 times 1, which is 52. And let's actually use larger units here to place the bet, since it's 52. So here we go. And then let's put a couple dollars on there. And now you can see if we get the win here on red, we're going to be back where we started. But this is all about recovery. But think about how much money we're going to make with the $25 bets if we win them on the first spin. So you can see now we're back to even. But now we'll be on black, opposite color, for 25. So this system's going to make all its money on first hits at $25, and it's going to recover much easier because we're just using dollar bets in between. Okay, and we lost. So let's go ahead now, and we'll switch back to dollar units, and we'll be on black for $1. All right, here we go. So we're not going to be making money on the recovery. We're going to be making money on the $25 bets if we hit them first. So now we're just recovering. So we have one loss. Let's go ahead and spin. We're keeping track of our losses. And here we go. And I'll go over what you do with that again. That's 2 losses. But again, it really doesn't matter how many times we lose, since we're only betting $1. And we're staying at $1 there. This will be 2 losses now. Let's see if we get 3. Okay, so we only had 2 losses. We got the win, and we take 2 times 1, which is 2 plus 25. So that's 27, and we'll be on red for 27. All right, here we go. And spin. And again, we're not making money off the recovery. We're making money off of the first hits that we get on the $25 spins. And we lost again. So now we double that to 52, but we go back to $1. So we'll be on red for $1 and spin. Okay, we lost. So now we had 1 to the 52. Now we're at 53. So we go red for $1 and spin. Okay, so we're at 53. And let's check that and make sure that looks right. It is. So we bet 53 on black, opposite color. And again, the recovery is not to make money. The recovery is to keep us at even. And then the money that we're going to make on this is the $25 bets. So when it gets really choppy, we're going to win $25 per spin. So we just recovered there. Now we go back to $25. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll be on red opposite color for 25. And basically all we're doing now is we're waiting for it to get choppy, which means that it's going to go red, black, red, black, red, black. But we keep losing, and that's okay. We're going to recover easy because we're using these dollar bets. So hang in there, and you're going to see the real benefit of this system very soon. So we'll be on red for $1, opposite color now. And let's spin. That's a 29 black. And that's a loss. We have two losses now. We'll bet on red for 1. Just keep track of the losses. We have 2 of them, but again, at $1 each, it doesn't really matter that much. And that's the real beauty of this. And now we have 3 losses. But again, who cares how many we have? We could have 20, and that's only $20. So that's really why I think a lot of you emailed me that. And I can't wait to see how this works, because I think it's a great idea. All right, here we go. We have 4 losses now. But again, doesn't really matter. They're only $1 each. So we're just waiting for our moment to make money now. Now we have 5 losses. Let's go red for $1. Again, this could go, we could have 50 losses, it wouldn't matter. That's a 17 black. I think now we have 6 losses, but again, they're just $1 each. And remember, this isn't about the making money. The recovery is just to get your money back, and then you make money if you win on the $25 bets on the first spin. So hang in there, and here we go. So we won finally, and we were at, we were at 7 there. So what we do is 7 losses times 1 is 7 plus 25. That's 32. And we'll be on opposite color, black for 32. And again, this is just the recovery. You're going to see how this makes money here very shortly. We just had really bad luck so far, and that's okay. And it's okay, too, if you lose on the recovery, because guess what? It's only $32. And now we're going to move that to 64. But we're going to go back to $1 first. So we'll be on opposite color black for $1. And we're at 64 on the losses right now. That's a 7 red. We lost, so now it goes to 65. So we'll go $1 again. And this is about as bad as it can get with what's happened so far. And look, we're going to be just fine. So now we're at 66. So all you have to do is keep track of the losses. And we're at 66 right now. That's a 28 black. Okay, and we got the win. And so now we're going to put that 66 on red, opposite color. And if we can get the win here, then hopefully we'll win the next $25 bet and we'll start making some profit. That's a 13 black. And we lost it. So now we're at we have 132 is where we're at. And that's okay. Let's go back to 1 on red. I mean, you're seeing the absolute worst that could happen. We haven't recovered on anything yet. And so this is going to be pretty amazing if we pull out of this one without any problem. So we're at 133 now. And let's spin. And if you lose track of that, you can always just look at and see how much you're down. And then you can figure it out pretty quickly. 134. We've pretty much lost about probably 80% of the spins so far or more. And we're going to be okay. We're at 135 now. Pretty much losing everything, but that's okay because these are dollars. I guarantee you we would have lost our bankroll with the original progressive recovery system right now. And that's a 23 red. I think we were at 135. And let's go ahead now and let's place that bet out there. And we'll be on black for 135. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. And I'm surely we're going to recover here pretty soon. We've hit so many times where we haven't recovered. But maybe not. That's a 0. So now we take that 135 and we're at 270. So it's not wanting me to win today, but that's okay. We're going to still do it. And we're going to be at 270. I'm sorry, first we go back to $1. We'll be on black opposite color for $1 before we go to 270. Okay, that's a 1 red. Okay, now we're at 271.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. And that's a 35 black. Now we're at, again, we're at 271. We'll be on red opposite color now for 271. And this is a $2,000 bankroll system. And I know it hasn't shown the ability to make money yet. But
no more bets.
It definitely can, and I'm going to hopefully show you that before the 15 minutes is up here. That's a 10 black. And we lose another recovery. I don't know how many recovery losses that is, but now we're at 540. So let's go ahead and we'll go back to a dollar bet on red.
No more bets.
And here we go. We still have enough to place the bets, though. This is a $2,000 bankroll, but hopefully we can turn these things around. Now we're at 542.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. And for sure we would have lost with the original right now. We've pretty much lost every spin so far, except for a couple. And okay, so you see that we're at 542. Now we'd place 542 on black. And let's hope that we can get back in this and then start making money. I haven't even been able to show you that yet because we've pretty much lost every spin. And here we go. Okay, we finally recovered it. Okay, now let me see if I can show you what this system can do. So, $25 would be on red now.
No more bets.
Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. And we lost, of course. We haven't won a single one on the first spin, but that's okay. It's just being tough on us today. So we're going to go back to $1, and at least we recovered. And we'll be on opposite color for $1, and we'll start counting our losses. We have one loss right now, and that's a 29 black. Now we have 2 losses. So let's bet that again and spin. And we haven't really had any choppiness this entire time, which is what you need with this system. Okay, now we have 3 losses. I can't wait to see if somebody keeps track of how many losses versus wins we have at even money bets. It's been ridiculous. And okay, we had our 3 losses, so 3 times 1 is 3 plus 25. That's $28, and we'll be on opposite color black. And spin. And here we go. Okay, we finally got a recovery, but we still haven't won on a $25 starting bet yet. And that's how you make your money with this system. The dollar bets and what we're doing there is just to recover. We need to get some wins on the first bet, and we finally got our first one there. So that's why all of a sudden you can see we're up $33. So now we'll bet 25 on black, and then what you want to do with this system is you want to cash out after you get choppy, and that's not choppy. That's another double zero. So we go back to $1 on black. And start counting again. But eventually you're going to have a chop streak, which red, black, red, black, red, black, and so on. Now we have 2 losses. But the reason I like you guys that sent this in, oh, actually those were supposed to be dollars there. So we'll have to add a couple there. Okay.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. I think I accidentally hit a $5 unit there. And that's a 12 red. Okay, and remember that stays at $1, so let's just go back to $1 so that you see that right. I was just trying to get back what we weren't supposed to lose on that last one. That's a 23 red. We lost again, so we're counting the number of losses, and that's what we can do there since we made that mistake. Is just we'll just count more on the loss column. And that's a 12 red. We lost again. Okay. Let's bet $1 on black, but just imagine how much we would have lost if these were not dollar bets on these recoveries. That's a 25 red. And all we've done so far today is lose. But you know what? We're okay. We have our $2,000 bankroll, and we're fine. That's the real beauty of these dollar bets in between. And you can see we were at 30. So we're going to add the 25 that we lost at the beginning. Plus, I think we had about 8 there, so 33. Let's place a $33 bet on opposite color red. So basically you add the 25 plus however many times you lost times 1. And that's an 11 black, and of course we did not recover, so we doubled that to 66. So now we're 66, but back at $1 on red.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. And we got it, so now we will be at 66 on black.
No more bets.
Well, I'm sure glad this didn't happen when we were making big bets on the recoveries. And because we're still fine, really, even though this has been horrendous, we're still fine because you can see we're still at 30. Now we go back to $25 bets, and let's see if we can show you something good here about this before we finish. So now we've got, the key is to making the money off the $25 bets. The rest of it's recovery. And again, to make money, you need to wait until it's choppy. You need to be patient until it's choppy. So let's see if we can do that. We're up 55 now all of a sudden.
No more bets.
And if it can go red, black, red, black, red, black a bunch of times, then we're going to make some money. But that one wasn't there. So again, we go back to $1, and then we go on black, opposite color, and spin. And again, the number of losses times 1 plus 25 will be our next bet. And now there's 2 losses. Okay, so we'll be on black for $1 and spin. Here we go. That's a 25 red. That's a loss, so we have 3 losses.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. We just went over the 15-minute mark. Let's play a little longer with this one before we get to that new AI roulette system. So now we have 4 plus 25, that's 29. And again, this is just for recovery, not for the making money. The making money is the $25 bets. That's a 35 black. We did not recover, so again, then you double it, so we'll go to 58. But first, we'll put $1 on red.
No more bets.
And spin, here we go. And we didn't get it, so now we're at 59. Okay, the cool thing is this is about the worst session you could ever have with even money bets, and we're okay. That's the good thing. And here we go. Okay, now I think we're at 59. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 5 red. Okay, so let's go ahead and bet that on black now for 59. Let's recover. Here we go. Okay, we recovered. Now let's win a $25 bet. Okay, so now we're back up 58. We'll put a $25 bet on red.
No more bets.
And let's hope that we eventually get a few chops, and then we'll close out this session. But we didn't. So back to recovery. And let's go. At least we're not losing though, right guys?
No more bets.
That's what the whole idea of the reason everybody sent this in to me today about going to dollar units on the recovery, because it doesn't really matter. The money's being made with the actual original bet. So we have 2 losses. Start counting again. And here we go. And that's an 8 black. That's 3 losses. But imagine how much money we would have made if we were playing Follow the Winner on this one. Now, I know you never know which way it's going to go, but just think how much we would have made if we did Follow the Winner today. Okay, we won, so that's 3 losses times 1 is 3 plus 25. So that's $28, and we'll be on black for 28.
No more bets.
And spin. And if you want to make something on the recovery, and you wanted to make it a little bit riskier, but make more money, you could just add a little bit more to the recovery. And but now we'll go back to 25 after we recovered on red. Let's try to get at least one more win on the first level. Here we go. Okay, there we got one. Okay, so now we're up 85. So let's do 25 on black now. I just want to at least show you that you can make money. It's not all about just breaking even with this one. But then we lost, so then you go back to recovery. Let's just recover this, and then we'll go to the next system. So we'll be on black for $1.
No more bets.
But remember, you take it times 1 and then plus 25. So we got the win. 1 times 1 is 1, plus 25 is 26. But again, if you wanted to start making money off the recovery, instead of doing 26 right here, you could just start adding a little bit, like $5 to it, or $10 if you wanted to, but it'd be a little bit riskier. So we're at 26 now. Let's go ahead and spin on red, see if we can recover. Okay, we recovered, and let's go ahead and close out the session there. But then we would go back to $25 on black. So we ended up $87 in profit, but really we're lucky that we just didn't lose our bankroll with losing almost every bet for that entire session there. So I hope you enjoyed that one, and thank you guys that sent the emails in asking me to do that, because that is much safer to just do dollar bets in between while you're waiting to win money. And you know, if you have really high bets in between and you do get horrible streaks like we just got, it'll clean you out, even though it's still you know, the original is still better than doubling all your bets, and in case you get streaks like that. And the original beats, you know, a lot of streaks as well, but having the bets really small in between really keeps you in the game. And again, that's a $2,000 bankroll system there, but you can actually make a decent amount of money. You just didn't get to see it because we lost about every spin. So let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments. And now it is time for the new AI roulette system by Aaron, and I can't wait to share this with you. Let's go ahead and jump right in and get started. Here we go.
Nope.
All right, this is the new AI roulette system by Aaron. He says this is unbelievable. He said this is the mathematically best roulette system you could ever play, and it's been verified by AI, or artificial intelligence. Let's find out if he's right. So let's go ahead, and we're going to start with a $3 bet on the 1-5 corner, a $3 bet on the 17-21 corner, a $3 bet on 28-32 corner, and then we're going to have also $3 on the 7 through 9 street, the $3 on the 19-21 street, $3 on 22-24, and $3 on 25 through 27. So as you see right there, we have 3 corner bets and 4 street bets, and let's go ahead and spin. Here we go.
No more bets.
All right, and this is going to be very different than anything you've ever seen before. It's definitely a different progression. When you lose, you do double, but there's a lot more to it than that. So let's go ahead and spin. We're at 42 right now. That's a 25 red. Okay, and anytime you hit a street, you restart. So we're up $9 right now. We're going to go back to where we started at 21. And remember, that's if you look there, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bets at $3 each. That's how we got to 21. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. Okay, that's a 34 red, and we lost. We're going to go ahead and start by doubling the bet. There's a lot more rules to this that you guys need to know. And the bets don't reset that often. We just reset because we hit a street. And that's a 33 black. And we lost. So we're going to go ahead and double that again. We do have 24 numbers covered here. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 3 red. And we lost again. So let's go ahead and double again here. This is a $2,000 bankroll system. And here we go. My goodness, not a great start, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and double that again. We're at 336, and normally you don't have this many losses in a row, but it can happen. That's why we have the bankroll, and that's a 29 black. Okay, now we got the win, but we did not hit a street, so we keep the bet the same.
No more bets.
And here we go. That's a 19 red. And we hit a street, so we restart. Now you see we're only up $30, and if you hit a street and you're not in session profit, it doesn't matter. You restart, and let's go back to where we started at 21. So again, we're going to have $3 on the 1-5 corner, $3 on the 17-21 corner, $3 on the 28-32, $3 on 7 street, $3 on 19, 22 and 25 street. That's a $21 total bet. He said these numbers are picked out because of where they're at on the roulette wheel, but he said that a lot of times wins come in bunches, and when you get by not resetting, when you get wins on corner bets, it can really increase your profits. So right now we're up $36. We're just going to rebet and spin. And I can't wait to share with you the rest of the rules of this as we go through. That is a 1 red. That's a nice $6 win. We're up $42. And it's really important to keep the starting bets low and having a big bankroll. So that's another thing Aaron wants everybody to realize is don't increase the size of your starting bet without increasing your bankroll. So we lost that one. Let's go ahead and double.
No more bets.
And spin. Here we go. That's a 33 black. Okay, we lost that one, so we'll double again. Now we're at 84. And hopefully we don't have too many more losses in a row with 24 numbers covered. But the way things are going today with that first system, even though we ended up winning, nothing would surprise me right now. We're at 168 total bet now, but we do have that $2,000 bankroll. Okay, that's a 7 red. Okay, and that's a street, so we start over. We're only up $15, but that's okay. You're going to see why Aaron says this makes you a lot of money as we go through, because he says that when you get up to a certain level and you get a bunch of wins in a row on corners, it's going to really add up because we're not going to reset. So let's go ahead and get the corner bets out there. Okay. And now we're back at 21. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 28 black. So there's a corner bet. And again, what I mean by that is, say we were at a much higher level. If we kept getting corner bet wins like that, we wouldn't be resetting. So the profits would dramatically increase. So let's go ahead and double the bet to 42 and spin. Here we go. That's a 5 red. That's a win. Okay, so we're up 12. I know we've regressed a little bit, but we do not reset the bets because we have not hit a street yet. That's a 6 black. Okay, we lost, so we're going to go ahead and double that one now.
No more bet.
To 84, and let's see if we can get some multiple wins here. That's a 19 red. And there's a street. So now we're up $30. We reset back to 21. And hopefully you guys will get to see what Aaron's talking about, where you just get to a higher level and then get a bunch of corner wins. That's a 32 red. Okay, so that's a corner win. We're up $36 right now.
No more bet.
Let's go ahead and spin. Oh, the double zero, the dreaded double zero. Okay, so let's go ahead and double that to 42 and spin. And he says AI technology helped him pick these numbers based on where they're at on the roulette wheel. And he says that the progression, again, the number of, we're going to double after that loss, the number of wins you can get on corners at a high level can really increase your profits. And that's a 10 black. My goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and double again to 168. And hopefully we'll get some consecutive corner wins. And that's a 24 black. That's a $120 win. We're back up $9, but we have to reset because we hit the street. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, let me fix that. I know we're not showing a lot of profit yet. We haven't had too much luck yet with this one. So let's go ahead now and put the streets out there. Here we go. Okay, there's our $21 bet to start, and let's spin. That's a 16 red. Lost that one. Let's go ahead and double.
No more bet.
To 42. Here we go. That's a 36 red. We lost again. Let's go ahead and double, and we'll be at 84. And usually you get more wins than this with 24 numbers. In fact, some people tripled the bet on 24 numbers, but we got the win there, but it was not a street bet, so we repeat the bet at 84. That's an 8 black. That's a street bet, so we restart. I believe that was. Let's double check. Yep, that was an 8, so we go back to where we started at 21. And I know we're starting with $3 bets here, so you can go higher, but you do need to raise the bankroll if you do that. So here we go. Excuse me. There we go. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. 8 minutes in out of 15. So a lot of time to see how the rest of this works, and that's a 5 red. It's a corner bet win. We'll take it. We're up 36.
No more bets.
All right, let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. That's a 2 black. That's a good win on the corner. We're up 42.
No more bets.
You can also get a bunch of wins at base level here. And that's a 24 black. Okay, that's a $15 win, and we're up 57. And that's because we hit a street. So that's nice, and let's spin. All right, that's a 32 red. Another corner win. We're up 63, and we're still at base level here. So you can see we can even get some profit built up at base level as well. You don't have to get all the wins up at the high level, but it does increase the amount of money you make. We won $15 there. We hit another street. We're up $78 now.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. Started out, we're kind of rough, doing much better. That's a 29 black. That's a nice win. We're up 84.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin, and let's see what we get here. That's a 15 black. That's a loss, so we're going to double the bet. I know that increases the risk, but it also increases the chance of rewards if you get a bunch of corner bet wins in a row. And that's a nice street bet, so that resets us, though. We're up 93. So we go back to 21.
No more
And
bets.
spin. Here we go. That's a 15 black. And we lost, so let's go ahead and double that to 42. And here we go. That's a 6 black. That's a loss. So again, it does increase the risk when you have to double the bet like this, but if we get a bunch of corner bets wins in a row now, it's going to really increase our profits. We haven't had that happen yet, but there's a corner bet win right there, and we don't reset.
No more bets.
Let's hope we get some more corner bet wins, and here we go. That's a 17 black. It's another corner bet win. Now we're up 78.
No more
Let's
bets.
spin again here, and we're not going to reset until we hit a street. That's a 9 red. And there's our street. That's a $60 win. Now we're up $138. So let's go back to 21, where we started, and spin. So the streets reset you. If you get corner bet wins, you just keep the bet the same, and that's a 12 red. That's a loss, so let's go ahead and double that to 42 and spin. Here we go. We have 4 minutes left with this one. Let's see how it closes it out here. That's a 2 black. That's a win, so we'll rebet and spin. We don't reset until we hit a street. That's a 32 red. That's another corner. We don't reset till we hit a street. We're up 141.
No more bets.
Here we go. That's a 25 red. There's our street, I believe, right there. We're up $171. And, yep, that was the 25. So let's go ahead now and go back to where we started at 21. Again, $3 on each. That's why the streets pay more. And here we go. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. And let's see what we get here. That's a 27 red. That's a nice $15 win. Now we're up 186.
No more bets.
Let's rebet and spin again. That's a 9 red. That's a nice street win. We're up 201.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. Doing much better now. That's a 0, so that's definitely a loss, so we're going to double. But again, a lot of systems that play 24 numbers triple the bet when they lose. So it's definitely safer than tripling the bet, even though we do have to double. And that's an $84 win. We're at 264. Man, that was awesome. So, oh, that's because we got we do have jackpot numbers on the 2021. So let's go ahead now and let's go back to 21. And here we go. So that's kind of nice. We have the 20 and 21 jackpot there. That definitely resets you because we hit the street and the corner. And that's a 15 black. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and double. And obviously, I would recommend cashing out. We're up $243. If you hit one of those 2 jackpot numbers, I would cash out. That's a 34 red. We lost. Let's go ahead and double that to 84 and spin. And that's a 21 red. And that's a $168 win. We're up $369 with those jackpot wins. Wow. And I think I might have misspoke earlier because that's not actually 24 numbers because we have that overlap right there. We do have 4 streets, which is 12, and then we have 3 corners, which is 12. But since 2 of the numbers overlap, that would actually be 22 numbers. So sorry if I misspoke on that, but now we're up $369 with those 2 jackpot numbers. And hopefully I had those bets right earlier. I think I did. That's a 27 red. And we're up 384 now. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. It's nice having those 2 jackpot numbers there. And that's a 0. We definitely lost that one, so let's double the bet. And spin.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. That's a 27 red. That's a $30 win, so we're up $393 now. And that was a street, so we're going to go ahead and go back to 21 and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 28 black, and actually we just time just expired, so that's a $6 win, but we made $399 profit on this one in 15 minutes. So thank you, Aaron, for sending this in, the AI roulette system. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and that would be fantastic. If you want to send a system in like Aaron did, send it to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com, and I would love to test it out. So if you're enjoying the content, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's keep growing this community of people that absolutely love roulette like I do, and I know you guys do as well because I see all the comments and all the emails, and really appreciate everyone's support of the channel. And it's just a wonderful community, of people that love roulette. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.